Hi folks, it's Nola here again. I have actually made a couple things, so I thought I'd like to show you what I've done. I had an old cookie tin sitting around and it wasn't a good one, it was just a dollar store cookie tin. And I had a old piece of pillowcase that was my mom's, had some embroidery on it, and I just couldn't part with it. So I put the two together and came up with this. Now the lid doesn't stay on very well, but I'll give you an idea what this is like. It's this is the embroidery that was on it, the pink and the blue, and then I added a doily to the bottom and the fabric around it and some bling and a little ladybug and a little piece of bling that I found in one of the thrift stores and another little doily. And this doily goes all the way up to the side. It was a strange doily, but it's pretty. And then I also made the top to go on. The doily just hangs down the side, and on the top I have just a couple of flowers that I wanted to put on it, and I think it's kind of cute, but I'll have to see what y'all think. Anyway, I'll show you now the other thing I made. I made I wouldn't really call it a lace book or a sewing book, I don't know. I made a little chain for it, a clasp. I found all these things at Goodwill. First of all, this is kind of an elastic thing with the coyote stitch beads on it. And then I put these baubles on there, a little teacup, a key, and some beads. It's cute. So then I took some felt and I used this piece of fabric that I had and I put it on the felt. And at the time I didn't even know where a piece of thread and a needle was around here. So I have this machine called an what is it? It does like felting. So what I did was I used the machine to felt the spine down here, and so all of the pages stuck together. So then I put this little brooch on the front, and it's got lots of danglies. And then inside the first page, I already messed it up, I have a paper clip in here, and it comes right out, but it just has a little doily and a heart and a little bow and a piece of trim and a little bling earring on it. And then on the next page I used some wedding trim that I cut out of a piece that I found at Goodwill. Then on the next page, this, if you can see it, this design came off of a curtain. I cut it out of a curtain. And then of course I added this beautiful lace that I just received around the outside. Then on this side I made a few pins, and I don't have the long pins that you need. I just got the short ones I found at Michael's. So I used the little heart beads to put them through so that they would stay in the ribbon and not fall out. Then I just attached a little bouquet here and a little rose pin. And one of the roses was broken, so I put just a little blue flower on it. I hope you can see all this. Then in the middle page, it's just a larger doily with some small appliques, a couple of leaves, doily in the middle, and in the middle of that is just a little thing of bling. And on the corner is another paper clip, and this one has a little doily under it, and then it has some fiber and a little letter, and it says love on it, and it's got a little envelope and a little heart with bling on it. It's quite cute. And then in the next page, I have a pocket here with some lace on the edge, and I put in a piece of lace that you glue on, and then I have extra lace in here, lace on a pin that's seam binding lace, and then just a little piece of cotton lace that goes into this pocket that I made out of some leftover lace. And then on this side I have embellishment with another little flower on it, and in this pocket I just have a little doily, and I plan on putting more in there as soon as I get them cut up. Now on this page I have some antique sewing notions that I found. This is just button covers, and this one is really interesting. My sister's a sewer and she doesn't even know what it is. This is an old Dritz zigzag wire, and it cost 35 cents initially, and I got it for a quarter. I would think it was for a bra, but it's not, because it's got a picture of a lady in a long evening gown, so it's for strapless garments. Anyway, I thought it was kind of funny, so I thought that would be cute to put in here. Something to talk about. And then on this page I have a little pin that I found that somebody made with, you know, a little piece of ribbon and some bling. And then this piece I had cut out of a curtain as well and put it onto here. And then the next page we have a couple of little pockets that I made out of a doily. And in the top pocket I have a couple of little butterflies that I picked up somewhere. I didn't make them, so I just tucked them into that pocket. And in this pocket I made a little whatever, made it out of beads. Was playing around, thought it was cute, so I tucked it in the pocket. I'm not sure it's going to stay there, but whatever. It's got a home for now. And then on this page I just put some extra pins in on another one of these pieces of doily that go up like this. It's kind of an odd thing. It had several of these circles around the outside and then open in between. It was different. And then on these last two pages I have a pocket here, and I put buttons, cards in here that I found, a little piece of trim or applique here, and on the last page is just some lace, and then there's a dragonfly. The little town that we are attached, we're a summer village, so we're attached to a little town called Wabamun, and they have the largest dragonfly in the world. So dragonflies are quite a popular thing here. So it just has some bling hanging on there, and then there's my last page. And that's everything. I'm starting to get well again after this cold. I've been doing a little bit, but not a lot. I've been watching all of you folks who are amazing. And I hope to come back with something interesting soon. So if you have any questions or anything, which I don't know why you would, but I'm happy to answer them, just leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.